You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection around if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're kind of supposed to mean.
I see.
That's your thing. I see.
Yeah, I see.
That's so your thing. I see.
I wouldn't be that formal, would you though? There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much
I
better.
almost fucking did it.
You stupid bitch! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably one of the most irritating sights in the world.
I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on the door.
She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there. Ooh, wow. I feel like reading it because it's so weird.
Yeah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? You stupid bitch!
What do you mean this is mine?
Oh, never mind, sorry.
I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Eh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this.
Don't just say that. You let me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this closer either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has this been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series.
Do you reread
Hey,
your manga?
are you paying attention? Huh, what happened?
Do you reread manga?
Yes, I rewatched Naruto like maybe 20 times.
No, like manga, not anime.
No, a manga, anime, anything. Any show, anything on books, like manga, like that, anything. I rewatched Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Why? Because I'm a fucking crazy moron with a like rewatching shit. Okay. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You still gotta enjoy something that didn't have a plot. I mean, well, I guess you know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning's about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. Just happened to get to baking right at the same time I got into this manga. Like, I would never get into anything because I'm into manga. Feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence.
Bro, I just thought about the Seth Rogen laugh for the guys again. Why do I remember about that right now? That's fucking awesome.
Probably because you've been doing like so much, you probably just added them together. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Dot dot dot.
Oh, they're fucking.
We got on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Dot dot dot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. Guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? You don't?
That's not... Well, we don't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Not those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Not really for me, though. Pretty much every single one of our friends are fucking weeps.
Yeah, it's a match made in heaven for everybody here. We're all fucking idiots and fucking morons. Even though everybody has a different fucking cultural background to them. Alright, keep going.
I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time.
Damn,
that sounds exactly like us.
That sounds exactly... Dude, this game is made for us.
But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it on my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Long line! ... So... Jeez, that's not enough.
Not enough.
That's enough. That's enough.
English!
That's enough.
Sound like something else, buddy.
I'm sorry. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki started laughing.
I'm thinking about what I can do for this laugh.
I was getting prepared for it.
Yeah, I was like, well, what am I gonna do? Okay, I got it.
I was actually... It sounded like you were kicking a dog, dude. It sounded like you, turned your mic volume all the way up and just started beating on it.
my fucking dog behind me. Guardian.
Disclaimer, we do not beat dogs.
With disclaimer, I have not beaten my dog just yet. I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone.
Eh?
Are you all ready with today's poems?
Oh shit, I forgot about this.
Oh shit, I completely forgot about this, yeah. Oh, come on. Could your time be any worse? Sorry. I didn't need to make sure we have enough time. Thought you do look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me, so a foot. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but... Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Eh? Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book in my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. Our relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really never done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Oh, shit.
You stupid bitch!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically plot poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself.
Well, what's this song? I feel like I'm about to smoke some weed.
Poem to first. Obviously,
So,
Natsuki.
Natsuki, right?
Yeah. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. ... Yeah. ...
Mystery sign. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like.
Oh shit.
First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
I feel like we did a good job.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Yeah. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad.
Oh, yeah,
You supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Hope you're happy. ...
So
did it work? So are we like... Oh, wait, so we won her over?
Well, not won her over, but she liked the poem.
Okay. Irk, like jerk off?
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Ooh. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? Still just like me, fucking speech impediment and all. I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. What the okay, I'll read this since you...
It's actually not bad.
Yeah. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That's actually kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie.
See?
Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks their writing is all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
I did not get that message in the poem. I'm sorry. I'm not
You didn't get that message in the poem?
No, dude. I swear to God, I'm like that.
Like it was like showing all the cool thing like the animals could do, and that people can only try to do those things.
Well, I'm sorry. My brain did a third grade fucking level.
That was a really simple poem too.
This poem says, "Bird fly, horse run. We can do it, maybe." That's basically what it's saying. I'm like, oh, I agree. But the other nice things about the simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, I guess not. Just had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Who should I show my poem to next?
Who do we choose? I think, how about Yuri?
Okay. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. That's so fucking stupid.
Did you really forget to start reading?
No, her, like, she's like, how do you forget that? I'm reading the line. Oh, I forgot to start reading.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. Guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face into her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable new writers try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that got into writing, even in a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do! I'd like to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
I can't read this. I can't read this.
You want me to write it?
I can't read fucking cursive. Son of can't read cursive. Yeah, go ahead.
Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green blue hue of the future. I bathe. Calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Okay, I like that. It's kind of like. Okay, this is what I think. Okay, dude, I can't figure it out.
How the fuck you understand this one, but you didn't understand the last one?
Okay, it's because I can't read third grade level shit or shit that's supposed to look like third grade level, but really has much meaning behind it. Because I don't understand the meaning. But when something is so well detailed, like how this poem was, I can understand it and I can visualize it. That's why when I was reading shit before 6th grade, I would read big, heavy novels that would take like 2 days to finish. Because I love the world. Like, I'm basically this bitch, okay? I'm her! But with bigger balls! Alright? That's what I am. I love fucking big novels. I used to love big novels, but I stopped reading because reading could waste my fucking time.
You still read manga anyway.
You're faggot! So, back before 6th grade, I would read, like, 6th grade, people were like, oh, you can't read this, that's too, like, hard for you. I would read big, heavy novels, like Harry Potter. I finished the whole series of Harry Potter. I'm a fucking loser,
I read those
okay?
books too.
Just every single fucking small detail from the fucking... Just everything, okay? Everything about it was so fucking good. What I understand is this. Let me reread this one more time, actually, because I'm kind of... I kind of like this. Now,
yeah,
so, since you
try reading it. You try reading it.
Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What I see is this. Okay. Are you peeing on the floor, you asshole? So, the ghost under the light. What I imagine is, I think someone is forgetting about her. And as the future keeps on going and time keeps on going, people are forgetting her. People are forgetting about technology. People getting into the future. That's what I think. And there's like a super young, beautiful girl that's like passed away or something. See, she's into creepy shit. So I would imagine like this type of
Oh yeah, Yuri
shit.
definitely is into creepy shit. Don't trust me.
So that's what I imagine. So like, someone's dead and she's getting forgotten as time goes on. That's what I imagine.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
See that shit? That shit? I love this shit.
Still don't understand how you didn't understand the simple one though.
Fuck you! Hold up. I'm sorry I have such terrible habits. You're a stupid bitch!
Oh, your dog?
No, the dog, the dog,
handwriting
Yuri!
is fucking, like, it's just cursive, it's not terrible. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
Fuck, this game was making fun of me. This game is making fun of me. You fucking bitch. But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's early.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. This is the first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Mild, bitch! What?
Yeah, you should
Something
see
easy to
later.
digest. Really? Okay, something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost theory? Oh, see, hey, look, look.
I told you, bitch. Uh-huh. Actually, the
What?
story isn't about the ghost at all. What, you stupid bitch? Really?
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it
I mean,
after
we
all.
only fucking read it twice.
Yeah, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story. Okay, wait a minute. Now let me. Okay, now that you said that, I'm gonna give it a third thought. What I think is this is her describing herself, and her wishing herself to be like a ghost, and then as she'll only respond when someone asks her something, like the light flickered and she flickered back. So someone talks to her, she talks back. I think that's what she sees herself as, a ghost, and wants to be a ghost, and only talks when she needs to talk.
Well, she just said it wasn't about a ghost at all.
No. It's about her. That's why. It's not about a ghost at all.
Yeah,
It's about her.
Like a ghost, but not an actual ghost, I guess. But still.
Yeah, but it's not about the ghost.
get
But
what you're
what I imagine... Yes, it's her. It's not about the ghost at all. It's about her. The ghost is her. It's her. It's all her. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being that's a bit weird. Symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow, I was actually kind of close to that.
Mm-hmm.
As soon to be left with nothing. These bitches are smart, man. Okay. Now I see why this game was taking a long time to make. What the fuck are they doing with the next one?
Oh no, this game's been out for like since 2017. This is just like the...
No, I mean the
PS4
second
version.
one. The second one that's coming out.
Oh, the second one? I think it's gonna be like a sequel, like or a prequel, one of the two. It's gonna be connected. That's all I know. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. It really is. That was pretty descriptive, yeah.
Man, it really was.
I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. I'm so hard. Okay. I think they should be Sayori, because I feel like she'll get mad at us, and I kind of feel bad. And Monica can be
Get
last
mad
because
at
she's
us.
like later. That's what I
Think Sarah's
imagine, you
gonna
know?
get mad at us?
No, she'd probably be sad, actually.
What's that
And
right
Monica's
now?
like, and I feel like Monica's out of her league, so she should be last because we're like nervous or shit and shit. So let's do
Yeah,
Sayori. Oh my goodness, this is so good.
Eh?
I love
Oh, it's
it.
right. I remember, like, we were trying not to get hers, but we kept fucking...
We kept on getting her.
Yeah, that's right. unintentionally good for her.
I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Harry's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's insert name here, poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Oh.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
Nipples.
You're so weird, Sayori.
Insert my name there instead of Sayori.
You're so weird, Jess.
I'm really happy you just wrote one. Just reminds me how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try anything like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason that I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Alright. Oh wait, with the scroll down, that was a long motherfucker, okay. Alright, dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I just kind of like, I was like, it's really cute. I would imagine like the other girl to write this, you know? Honestly.
It's something like that, but hers is different.
Natsuki. Like,
Sayori's a lot more cheerful. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast. Dude, that sounds just like me.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. I'm like, this is like, I made eggs and toast.
I made eggs and toast.
I made eggs and toast, Kate, and you proud of me.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it.
Alright, so now we have no choice, it's Monica.
Yeah, just Monica.
Hi. Good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
That was my line, but we'll go with it anyway.
Okay, we'll go with it. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Carlos, or Jaden, or Jiz, or Blazerman, whatever.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Hey! Does that mean we went
did it.
over? Nipples! Yeah, alright. And she's a good writer, too. So I'll take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. There are a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would never be your kind of poem to explore. It would be your kind of poem to explore. Not enough of it. I literally want to explain why I'm having the same problem she's having. Like I can't.
Did
It's
you
really
drop
hard
your
for
controller?
me.
You got cut off so hard.
No, I'm like I'm almost on my back, and I had the wire on my stomach, and when I got up, my fat wrapped around the wire, and I pulled my controller and unplugged.
Bro, that was actually like a really good cut off, like unintentionally.
God damn it!
Alright, you could explain now why it was hard for you.
It's hard because there's so much more meaning behind them than there really is, and there's harder ones like that. So I never really liked those because I can never find the meaning, like true meaning to them, like properly.
Yeah.
So I can see why it'd be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'll love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a new kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Oh wait, so the reason why we can't get the president right now is because she doesn't really have her own style, or she's not biased like the other cunts.
Biased? Oh, she has her own style. It's just because
she's not
MC
biased.
feels like she's like, you know, she's like club president. She's like, yeah.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
A hole in the wall.
I feel like
Okay.
you'll have a lot of trouble getting the right meaning in this one.
Okay, a hole in wall. Hole in wall. I immediately think about glory holes. I'm sorry. Someone sticking their
The
penis to the
title is
wall.
actually a pretty big giveaway.
Hole in wall. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. Is that spackle? That's spackle.
Yeah,
I'm not an idiot. I'm not an
I don't know
idiot.
what that fucking word means, but there, it's spackle.
See, the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, I already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, I'm assuming the whole thing is like a... Like... That's pretty beautiful. Yeah, I hate this shit.
I already know what it's about. I already know what it's about, too.
Okay, I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna give it a long shot. She said
the big hints, the title and the ending.
A fucking stalker watching her fucking, you know, shower? I don't know.
Not even, well,
okay.
I mean, a stalker maybe, but no. No.
She feels like someone's watching her. Or she believes in Jesus or some shit.
It's so random.
Because she said
I'm
not
you're
looking out. Because she said she's not looking out. She's looking out, not in.
She realized that she wasn't looking in. She was looking out, and someone else was looking in.
So what I imagine is she feels trapped like an animal. That's my best guess, honestly.
You mean you're close?
What is it about?
I can't tell you.
You bastard. Okay, fine. I guess you'll tell me. So, What do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm really not the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You gonna tell me yet or no?
No, she ain't gonna tell you.
Okay,
she just
fine,
told you
bitch.
that she wouldn't tell you.
Okay, alright.
You disappointed by that?
Yeah, a little bit.